Swift. I guess it's already set up.
All right. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Chanel, and we are here with Babe. And I'm about to tell him a crazy story time, y'all. So, I'm going to tell him how I told my mama a lie in which her and her ex-boyfriend broke up.
Marquise?
No, this is
Look, you better put age on this.
This was definitely middle school. No, it ain't. No.
Oh, Lord, I'm finna say.
No.
That's not what you said happened.
No. I feel like he did do that to my dog.
Marquise?
Lucky.
He's definitely killed Lucky.
At least like one off into the woods. But yeah, I'm gonna say it was a lot I told my mom back in middle school about a guy that she was dating. And
tell me.
So, I did not like her boyfriend.
Why?
I didn't like him. I just didn't like him. He was cool sometimes. At the time, I didn't like him. Now, as an adult, I realized he was an adult. But he just did things sometimes that made me mad. I was thirsty. I wanted to come in for some water. He wouldn't let me in the house to get no water.
Was you in and out?
No, it wasn't outside. I'm outside. So I'm not gonna say not that I can remember. So anyway, he just would not let me inside, and I was like, all right. That on it was just beef. I ain't fooling with him. I ain't fooling with him. Oh man, that's true. He get him on that man. So right. So he had this hat. And it was a spirit day coming up for school. And I wanted a hat. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get outfit together, but I need a hat. And he was a hat person. He was from up top. They did their hats. So I took one of his hats. It was a gray and black hat. I don't know if it was a sports team. I don't know, but I remember it was gray and black. Okay. And it had snaps. So I didn't ask. I took it. I took it to school. I'm just bringing it back after school.
Never that easy.
It should have been that simple. So I take the hat.
You took the hat without asking.
And
in your mind, you was going to go to school, wear the hat, bring the hat back, put it back, no problem.
No problem.
I promise you, that hat ended up with somebody else.
That's how it was supposed to go. I had it in my mind. How could it happen any other way? Right. So anyway, I get to school. I'm thinking about cute. I got my hat or whatever. Everybody got their hats on. I have a friend. I can't remember her name right now, but she was like, oh, she was from up top too. And she was like, oh, I want you, let me wear your hat. I said, nah, because if I let you wear it, then I don't get it back. I don't got time. So she was like, girl, I'm going to just give it to my brother then because y'all ride the same bus. She had a brother that rode a bus with me, but same mama, different daddies. Oh. And the brother lived with his daddy. Oh. And so she's like, I'm going to give it to my brother then. And I'm like, all right, bet.
Why you give her your hat?
I don't know.
What was the actual reasoning to even bargain with
I just let her. Actually, I'm gonna just wear.
What she give you?
Nothing. She was just wearing the hat. We sat at lunch. We sat together at lunch every day.
She ain't had no hat for that.
Huh?
She ain't had no.
She did, but hers was all black.
Oh, she wanted that gray.
And she wanted the gray. And she's like, but you got it. I'm like, but you know what I'm saying? She's like, it would just match better. Like, we should just swap hats. And I'm like, all right, but I gotta get this hat back. Anyway, I always look. She's like, but for real, if I don't see you, I'm gonna give it to my brother because y'all ride the same bus.
I can see the comfort there.
If nothing else, I'm gonna see her brother. I'm gonna get the hat.
You gonna get the hat.
Yeah.
I can see the comfort.
If nothing else, so I had no problem. So boom, school let now. Everybody is trying to rush into the bus park to get on the buses, and I'm like, I'm trying to find her, but I don't see her. And now I'm getting worried because I'm getting closer to the buses and I still haven't seen her. So I'm like this. I'm looking everywhere. Like, I'm looking. Like, where you at? Like I'm looking for the hat, black and gray. I'm looking. I don't see her.
The bro.
Then I'm like, well, at least she gave it to the brother. So I'm like, all right. But I don't see the brother either. Well, I'm gonna see when I get on the bus because he rode the bus. So I get on the bus. I see the brother. I'm like, hey, your sister give you a hat? And no hat.
But you're on the bus going home now.
And it's a Friday.
So you ain't gonna have this man hat all weekend?
All weekend.
Bro, come on, bro. How old was you?
This was 7th grade.
Oh, you can't even call. You can't do nothing, bro. You can't go over there. You can't do nothing.
And this is like, see, I stayed in Raleigh, but I went to school in Cary. So that bus ride was like 45-minute bus ride. And then where she stayed at, it probably would have been like a 20-minute drive, but my mama didn't have a car back then.
Right.
So it was like I'm gonna get that.
It was done.
And then it's like, it's the initial fact is I stole the hat. I got that I stole it. And then where is that? So I get to that, I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna say about this hat? So I'm like, well, if we can go through the whole weekend without the hat being mentioned, Monday I can get to school. Girl, where is the hat?
Well, she don't bring it Monday though.
I don't know.
Buy some time till Tuesday.
I don't know. But I was like, we could just make it to Monday. So Friday go good, nothing happened, nothing said. Saturday, nothing said. Sunday, nothing said. We make it to Monday, nothing said. Nothing said about the hat. I get to school, I'm like, girl, why did you not meet me? Where's my hat? Like, you should have been trying to find me. Cause we in second period. So you should have been trying to find where my hat. She was like, it's at the house. Girl.
That is my, look. I stole that.
For real.
That hat hot.
For real. You was turning my plans so, you messing my plans up.
It was messed up when you handed it to him. Why you didn't just say no, bro?
Cause that's my friend. That was my friend.
And that nigga hat. And you knew this hat was hot.
I know. It was a fire hat too. That hat was fire. It was a fire hat. So she was like, well, my brother wore it. And I was like, why you got that's not even my hat. So now I'm mad. I'm like, look, I need that hat. Bring it to school tomorrow. But I'm thinking like, oh my God, I gotta go to the bus. I gotta make another 24 hours
without it being mentioned.
Right? Yep. The next day come, she don't bring it. She said her older brother took the hat. This older brother don't stay with them. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to be on punishment forever. So I'm like, I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm just not saying nothing. I don't know. I ain't seen no hat. That's what it was gonna be. So I don't know how long it went by, but a period of time went by without him saying nothing about it. And then one day, it was a thing. It was, I came home and she was like, you seen a hat, a black and gray hat? I was like, no. Cause I forgot. It was to a point where I have forgot.
That's how you be doing bad shit all the time. You forget when you break the law.
Anyway, I forgot, but when she said it reminded me. I was like, oh, I haven't seen it. So he told me that I ain't seen it, whatever like that. And I remember he asked me, and I said, no, I haven't seen it. And then a couple days later, he was like, he really don't know where his hat at. Mind you, in a 2-bedroom apartment, so it ain't no 2.
Oh, it can't go too far.
No, it can't go too far. And I'm like, oh man.
So was they arguing over the hat or anything?
They got into an argument, and then the hat came up.
How?
Because he was like, basically, and your daughter, I know she the one that took my hat. I know she took it. And she's like, my daughter ain't got the lie. She said she ain't seen your hat.
Wait a minute. Your mama and him start arguing over that hat, and your mama started saying that, and you didn't say anything.
I didn't say
that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Look, listen. We love our kids, bro. But your kids lie, bro.
They do.
You gotta fact check your children no matter how much you love them. Because it's one thing I know about a child. To not get in the smallest of trouble, they'll let a kingdom fall to the ground.
Oh my God.
Her mama was ready to take a lick from her. That's crazy.
She was. I felt bad.
She ain't gotta lie. The whole time. She don't know that. Apparently, I would have been on your ass, man.
Oh my gosh. He was saying he was upset. I know she took it. And he's like, no, she's going back and forth. She didn't take it. So he leave. But I remember he leaving out the door. Like my window was by the door. So he was knocking on the window. I know you took my hat.
What? When he was leaving? He was hitting the window?
He was like, and I know you took my hat. And
you 13 years old? What you was doing? No, I didn't.
I didn't respond to that. I wasn't about to.
You was like, shit. Was that, well, hold on. When you say leaving, that was him gone for good?
No, he wasn't gone for good. But he left and was getting into it. So he just left the house. He wasn't going for good. But I know I was part of the problem. I didn't care for him. But I wasn't taught, like, it was me and my mama. So it was like, I didn't care for him. But he was a alright guy. Now thinking back.
Let me tell y'all.
But
something.
I didn't care for him.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. When I was out here dating y'all, that's why I wasn't gonna date nobody who didn't have kids. But I also wasn't gonna date nobody who kids felt like it's me and my mama. Because the first time that little nigga or girl get out of hand, you gonna know. Cause your ass was out of line.
I was.
Did they break up over that soon after?
They didn't break up over that, but I know that I was part of the problem.
That's crazy. What if that was her soulmate?
I don't know.
Nobody knows that. You made sure of that.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. I did tell her years later.
How many years? Enough years to where she can't get mad. 5. You in high school? In high school, you can tell. I feel like 11th grade, you can be like, Ma, I took that shit.
Yeah, it was. It was like, I feel like it was like my senior year.
At an age where can't nothing really happen.
I remember, I didn't know why the college came up. I was like, yeah, I lied. Oh, it was the adults asking. It was me. I had my cousin Key, my mom, we was all out there, and my mama, Ed, my aunt Cheryl was all out there, and she was like, I know. Now that y'all grown, we was grown. It wasn't. We was grown. We was like probably like 21, 22. But now that y'all grown, have you ever stayed out the house? I was asking like, what some of y'all did, and I said, I lied about that hat. Remember that hat?
Man, you damn bad.
I lied about that hat. That's something I did.
What'd she say?
She's like, she couldn't believe. She's like, I can't believe, because she did go to war for me about that.
I know. I know she went to war for me behind that.
She did go to war for me about that hat. I was like, I took it to school.
And you sat in the room listening.
I did.
No conscience.
I had a conscience, but it was a childish conscience, because it was like, see, you should have let me in the house when I was thirsty that time about the war.
Y'all, that's why I'm telling you. I never let kids pass kids because that's how they think.
That would look,
bro. That's why, man. I'm telling you, bro. I only care about a kid opinion when I ask, bro. Because this is how they move, but they don't understand. It's a whole life to them.
I didn't understand. I didn't. Like I was.
See there being a problem for this nice, thankful man.
He upset me by not letting me come in the house to get no water. I was thirsty. I was thirsty. And he ain't let me come in the house.
I heard that shit. I heard it first. She was thirsty, so she ruined the nigga life. Mama probably was his soulmate.
I'm sure he's doing well now. This is.
You don't know that.
I'm sure.
That could have took him down a dark path.
The last time I heard he's a part of some kind of religion to where they don't believe in being up during the daytime.
Oh, y'all was almost in a cult. You was almost a rackadooshy.
He's not a rackadooshy.
You was that close. Was he light skinned with long hair? Oh, I thought it was bro. That led to rackadooshies.
He's like some type of church though. It's some type of church.
What you mean though? They don't believe in sleeping in the daytime.
I don't know. That's what his niece told me. After his niece told me, like, it's something that he don't sleep. He sleeps all day. They sleep all day. They're up at night and don't eat no harm. Stuff. I don't know.
That don't feel.
I'm just saying. I don't know. That's what he do. He don't believe in social media. And
look, I ain't
stuff
saying
like that. TV, nothing.
So what the?
Look, that's what his niece told me.
Man, you should ask his niece some old stuff. Oh, that way more shit. Man.
You got to wait. I don't know what that is.
That's home, man.
It is home.
Answer, shoot, that's home.
But 5,000? Hello, Chris. Oh, boy.
Give us 5 minutes, Chris.
I don't know. 5,000 at the end. I don't know what that was.
I thought that was like one of them numbers.
But we'll be over here filming. I'm doing a story time right now. I'm filming. All right. Then I hear folks in the background like he had a call.
Yo, this nigga brother Chris just called and said, "What's up?" He called from his phone.
What you say my name for? Nigga,
yeah, what up?
Number?
Chris? Yeah, nigga, you don't know my voice. Nigga, I don't know this 5,000 number.
Right. But yeah, that's something I did when I didn't know no better. I did, but I didn't. Oh.
Just tell them they ain't here. Cause they gonna ring that motherfucker.
But yeah. So if you ever see this out there, Noel, I apologize.
What's his name?
Noel.
Noel.
Gosh, I remember the last name, but
that
Noel,
nigga even had a noble
name.
He even had a noble name. Noel. He was a nice guy.
He probably was. He probably was. He probably would.
That's why I'ma stand on what I stand on with kids. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care what no kid talking about, cause I know I'm telling the truth and doing the right thing. So you run into ones like this who's stealing off IHOP tables.
I never done that. He will tell y'all that I've never done that in my life.
Yes, she did. And she out here breaking up her mama's soulmate. Noelle should have whooped you.
No.
You would have ruined his life. He would have whooped you. You already
he
fucked
done found the Lord and stuff, or his savior, maker, whatever you feel like. He's
Nah,
fine.
he didn't find the Lord.
He found something that made him happy.
It ain't the Lord because
I might have helped him get there.
clearly you got him staying up all night. That nigga don't even sleep at night no more fucking with Chanel. That nigga finna found a daytime religion.
Anyway, he's happy apparently.
Happy as hell, lady.
But y'all, that concludes this story time. To my childlike.
Well, that was alright. That was alright. It wasn't too crazy. Oh no. Nobody got hurt, but it was horrible what you did.
It wasn't like horrible.
You let your mama go to war behind you.
Regular kids be doing.
Imagine Wu lying about something and me and you just sitting here at it about it, and Wu just sitting there looking like.
We wouldn't have been at it that bad though.
No, I'm just saying, but what if? You don't know how bad it would have got. And then Wu sitting on the other side of it like, nigga should have got me that pickle. Right? Cause that's the level of shit that it was. Nigga should have got me that pickle.
It was.
Now even my mind there with problems.
I would be upset if she did that.
Mm-hmm.
So
you gotta shout your mama out too. You fucked us at her.
My bad, ma.
Just apologize to Noelle.
My bad, ma. I already did my apologies to her.
Noelle a vampire now. He don't need
You
it.
ain't gonna see this because it's the daytime. But my bad, ma. You know how I feel about it. But yeah, y'all, that concludes this video. If you have not already hit that like and subscribe, follow me on all social media platforms. That's Chanel and follow Babe.
Trap Terrell.
And until we meet again, you guys.
I'm like a robot. That's all I say. Like Groot. Trap Terrell.